Alright guys, so I originally was not planning on uploading this video at all. I had a completely different video edited, up and ready to go, but I'm switching the whole thing up because something absolutely terrifying happened today. And literally tomorrow is my birthday, but I don't care. I haven't been able to set up the tables, the chairs, nothing. We're having a huge party here at my house and I'm not ready for it. And it's all because of what I found this morning, and I have to film a video. I cannot wait till next week. This has to go out literally right now. So for those of you who don't understand, I'm literally having my birthday party tomorrow, and it is currently 7:30. And for the next 10 hours or so, I'm going to be filming and editing and getting this video out to you guys by tomorrow. I don't care about my birthday. I need you guys to see this. This is absolutely freaking terrifying. Okay, so let me start. So basically, as all of you know, my house is haunted. Okay, you guys already know that. It's no secret, right? So I've been seeing a bunch of comments of people telling me like, oh my God, for somebody who's terrorized by spirits, you seem like, you know, you just take it all as a joke, or like you don't really care about it. But the truth is, I don't believe that the spirits are terrorizing me and Leslie. We've never been hurt by these spirits. I'm not waking up with like scratches on my chest. I'm not getting pushed down a flight of stairs. I'm not having no crazy thoughts, like demonic thought. No, nothing. It's literally what it feels like. It feels like a trickster spirit. And keep that word in mind, trickster, because oh my God, what happened to me and Leslie this week is it is so insanely weird. It's just weird. It's funny. It's scary at the same time. I'll get to it. But yeah, so I'm not actually afraid for my life of anything in this house. If anything, I'm like intrigued by it. I want to know more about it. It's freaking cool. It's sick. So for those of you who think like, oh my God, he's so scared, but he'll go out and upload a video and he'll make it scary. Yeah, because that's so cool. Like, that's so sick. Of course I want to do that. So that's what I'm literally doing the day before my birthday. And this, the best birthday gift I could have asked for was to get this footage. This is literally like, this is so fun for me right now. I get to film this video, I get to edit it, and I get to get it out for you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up in the best mood tomorrow knowing that I have this video to show you guys. So anyways, let's get into it. So yeah, you guys know that my house is haunted, but there's a secret that I haven't told anybody, and it's basically that I can tell when things are gonna happen in this house. It's very weird. It's not like I have like telekinesis or something. No. I can tell. Basically, there's two ways. The first way is unreliable. It's just random, but you know, you could kind of catch a vibe. Okay, it's basically when me and Leslie are laying in bed at night and we hear noises, but not just regular creaks. No. We hear what sounds like actual footsteps going through the house. That is very common, and just, oh my God, I'm like about to spoil it. Okay, footsteps in the house, and it sometimes just sounds like the sink will just randomly just boom, turn on full blast. Obviously it doesn't really happen, but that's what it sounds like. It's some kind of water just starts squirting out of one of the faucets. We hear doors closing, AC's not on overnight. Yeah, just scary stuff like that. And then when it happens at night, you just kind of tell yourself like, okay, this week is going to be a little bit of an eventful week in terms of the spirits, but that's a hit or a miss. I don't rely solely on that. But there's one thing that I rely on to know when something scary is going to happen, and that's when the TV turns on in the middle of the night on a random day. Okay, I've spent so many videos debunking the whole TV thing. We've switched out the TV, we've changed outlets, we've done everything. We have literally switched out the TV with a new TV, and it does the same exact thing. So it's not something like automated, like it randomly turns on this day. No, because it's kind of rare when it happens, but when it happens, it's really scary. It's not a short circuit, because I literally tested out short circuiting my TV by pressing the button on the fuse box and then turning it back on. It doesn't randomly just turn on full blast. No, it's very random that happens, and I physically cannot make that happen. So here's what I'm trying to say. Whenever that TV turns on, normally directly after that, creepy things start happening in the house for about a week. So this happened a few days ago. Check this out. All right, guys. Well, it is, just so you guys know, the date is Sunday, September 29th. Okay, so you guys don't think it's like an old video or something. The notes over here. Okay. Gonna turn that off. Just a typical night at the Sherman household. Literally turns on out of nowhere. It's like the spirit is literally trying to communicate to me and Leslie. It is fucking terrifying. Every time that happens, it is so loud and so scary. Oh, it's dark. All right, well, good night, guys. So yeah, as you can see, the TV turned on. Yeah, that's creepy, but it's happened before. It can only be creepy so many times, right? But hold on, that's literally, I would have never wasted your time like that, okay? Trust me, that's just a piece of the puzzle. So the TV turns on, and I recorded it. When I turned the camera off, that's when I realized, okay, like my heart started pumping. I started getting like, you know, some blood started rushing through, and that's when I realized, oh my god, like I'm starting to realize a pattern. The TV turned on, something's gonna happen this week. So I decided, what better of a time than to set up my camera and film overnight, right? That sounds amazing, right? Everyone's been telling me to do it. Film your house overnight, wherever you hear the noises, blah bitty blah bitty blah. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna do that this week. I'm gonna do it. Like, I didn't think 100% something was gonna happen, but the spirit in this house is like a baby. It's like it goes a week just crying and crying and crying, and then it's behaved for like a month, no crying, and then it just cries and cries. Like, you just know it's really like a baby with like wanting attention, and I know when it wants attention now. Okay, I have that instinct. Okay, so I'm like, all right, let's do it. So the following day I tell Leslie, I'm like, yo, we're gonna set cameras up. Okay, we're gonna set cameras up in the house. I wanted to set up 2 of them. Long story short, this camera can film for a very long time. My other camera auto shuts off after 1 hour of recording. So unless I was waking up every hour and restarting the camera, I wouldn't be able to use that. So I just used this camera because it could record for a very long time. So that was my plan. I was gonna set this camera up downstairs. That night I was so excited to do it. I was like, yo, Leslie, let's go to the coffee shop. Let's get some coffee. Like, we're gonna be up tonight. We're setting up a base right now downstairs. Like, I'm gonna catch something on camera for my viewers. So here's a clip of literally me a few days ago at the coffee shop. All right, guys, we are currently in the parking lot of a coffee. All right, guys, we are currently in the front of a coffee shop right now. We just got some coffee. It's like 8 o'clock, but I plan on staying up for a very long time tonight and catching something. I just want to catch something on camera. I haven't caught something in a long time. I feel like I'm reaching. If there's a ghost in my house or if there's something creepy happening, I actually think that's cool. Yeah, sometimes I get scared, but for the most part, I think it's cool, and I'm always gonna film it. I'm always gonna want to put it out, especially in a cool, scary, spooky way. But here's the game plan. So we are going to set cameras up tonight. I don't know if we're gonna catch anything. I might have to set it up for days and days and days on end, because it's not like something happens every single night. Like, yeah, it does, but it's just noises, and we might not catch it on camera. We might catch it on camera. But here's the thing. You guys won't be seeing the footage until my next video, because I'm going to be filming for days and days on end, because it's not like something crazy is going to happen tonight. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. If it does, I'll put it in this video. But for the most part, I think I'm going to record for like almost a week and just transfer the clips every single morning, look at them, and if something crazy happens, I'll put it in. But if not, most likely for my next video, something might happen. So we're going to find out. But yeah, we're going to put the cameras down, and yeah, we're going to go back to the house right now, and we're going to finish up some stuff. We're going to finish the setup, and yeah, it's going to be a good night. So let's go. So yeah, as you can see, I wasn't expecting it to come easy, and I was originally going to post that video. I literally didn't have anything scary happen that night. As you can see, here's a clip of that night. So it was quiet for like most of the night, besides one noise, which is right here. So I know what you're thinking. Okay, that's kind of creepy, but at the same time, it's not creepy, because that's just me and Leslie moving upstairs. Okay, and while I was watching the footage back, I knew that was just Leslie and I moving. I knew it wasn't, you know, some weird noise. Now, I ran into a problem. I had to look through 8 hours of footage. Okay, literally like over 8 hours, because I would wake up and brush my teeth and shower and then go downstairs and grab the camera. So it was almost like 9 hours of footage that I had to look through, and I'm skimming through this, and mainly what I'm looking for is changes in like the lighting, which is hard because the light flickers or something. I have to look through 8 hours of footage for like a split second. Is almost impossible. And the second thing I'm looking for is audio spikes. That's how I found the audio clip, because I just look at where the audio goes boop, and then I look at that. What was that noise? Was it a plane? Was it a car door? No, what was it? You know, it was tough for me to look through the whole thing. I didn't realize how hard that was actually going to be. So after the first night, I realized like, okay, maybe I'm reaching. What are the odds that I'm going to catch something on camera? It's like almost impossible. So I realized, okay, I'm going to have to wrap up this video and upload it, and hopefully I get something in my next video. But like, it just didn't sit right with me that I didn't give it more nights. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to bail on my whole video this week, and I'm going to just try to get something for my next week video, because I don't want to upload upload something I'm not happy with. That's my biggest problem. A lot of people ask me like, why don't you upload 2-3 times a week? I can't. When I start a video, I need it to be absolutely like perfection. And if it's not, I can't upload it. That just seems so like lame to do. I can never upload something I'm not completely happy with for you guys. So I'm thinking to myself, how can I ramp this thing up? I'm already recording my kitchen, but I want something scarier. I want a way for the spirit to literally be able to communicate. I want the spirit to do something that I would be able to see very clearly through footage. Start thinking, okay, maybe I'll put a REM pod down there. But then there's a problem with that. REM pod battery life is only like 4 hours. That is half of the night that I'm literally missing out on. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to put a REM pod out because I don't want to miss the whole other 4 hours. Also, I just felt like I could have went bigger. Okay, spirit box. What if I set up a spirit box, which is that thing that shuffles through radio stations like Brian uses and Sam and Colby use? That would have been cool, but I don't want to hear for 8 hours while I'm trying to sleep, and then just to wake up the next morning and scrub through 8 hours of I feel like that would I would have to go see a therapist, or I just know that would have some kind of psychological effect on me. So I'm like, I'm not going to do that. And then I got this amazing idea. I need something that a spirit can easily interact with, something that I can easily find in footage. Bingo. An animatronic, automatic, like machine giant action figure. Okay, that's basically what it is. Animatronics are super creepy, but I always have them in my house, like for Halloween. I even have them for Christmas. I'm a big fan of animatronics. I think they're cool. And especially I like to make my house look like a giant theme park. So I'm like, you know what? It's Halloween. All right. I'm in need of an animatronic anyway. So me and Leslie go to this place called Spirit Halloween and we do some shopping, right? I find the biggest, most boldest animatronic that I could find. I mean, this thing is over the top. And me and Leslie look at each other. We're like, yo, this is absolutely perfect. So we get that, okay? And there's one side quest I gotta tell you about. It's terrifying. So Leslie and I are walking through the aisles. We're also looking at Halloween costumes. And I see a Chucky Halloween costume. And Leslie goes, yo, do you want to be Chucky this year? Like, you could be the guy one, I could be the girl one. I'm like, nah, we did that last year. Let's do something different. This is why I say that this spirit is a trickster spirit. Just remember that. When we were at Spirit Halloween, we had talked about, do you want to be Chucky? And I said no. Just keep that in mind. I also told Leslie, even if I wanted to be Chucky, I don't know where the costume is. Do you know where it is? She said, we put it in storage. We didn't know for sure. We said, most likely we put it in storage. Keep that in mind. Remember that, okay? Anyways, I get home that night and I build this animatronic. So if you guys want to see what that looks like, here you go. You see this? You see like how much bigger this thing is than me? This should show you I'm about 5'7". I know there's people out there that say I'm not 5'7". You don't know what you're talking about. You're literally an idiot. I'm 5'7". This thing is like, I don't know, bro. What, like 10 feet?
Yeah, at least.
Like 10 feet, 9 feet? I don't know. This thing is huge. Let's plug it in. Let me show you how this works. So, it is sensor operated, right? So, okay, so it even has a song that it plays.
That's so cool. You guys kind of look alike.
I did not have the music turned on for it because like I didn't want noise to bury any of the audio, so I just turned the volume for the music all the way down. So yeah, as you can see, it's a freaking huge animatronic. Yeah, I built it, I set it up, and it goes through a sensor. Anything walks in front of it, it's gonna capture it. And it's gonna make this big, like, you know, whatever the hell it was doing. So I set it up, I set the camera down, and I started recording. This is like so creepy, okay? Trust me, I know what you're thinking. Of course the animatronic went off, and that is not the scary part, bro. Like, I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, let me guess, the animatronic went off. Yes, it did, but it's what happened before let me just finish, okay? Stop, you're interrupting me. Oh my God. Okay, so I set the camera up on the first night and I wake up the next morning, I go through the footage, I don't see nothing. Okay, don't see the animatronic go off or whatever. I didn't realize there was a problem with the editing software. When I'm skimming through it, it didn't show me every frame. It just showed me a little bit of like 30 frames, okay? That was a problem. I didn't notice it yet. The next day, I set the camera up in a different spot, but it's still recording the animatronic. The next morning, I wake up, which was today, this morning. I wake up, I check the footage, and I catch this. And I'm like, yo, what the hell? Like, it went off. And I told Leslie and I showed her, and I look at my editing program. I'm like, okay, it's not showing me unless I find that exact part. I got super lucky finding that. If I didn't find that, I wouldn't have found any of this other footage I'm about to show you. So I see that clip and I'm like, I have to go and look at yesterday's footage again to make sure I didn't miss anything. And I go through yesterday's footage and I find this. So yeah, the animatronic went off 2 nights in a row, okay? But that's not the creepy part, okay? This is the holy sh**. I cannot believe that I caught this on camera. You are now going to understand why I don't care that I was born tomorrow or that my birthday's tomorrow. I don't care. Like, this is the most important thing to me right now because this is such clear, like, audio, okay? So right before the animatronic goes off, about maybe 30 minutes before, there's a very, very unique sounding audio, okay? And this audio will never leave your brain, okay? This audio, you will remember it when you're laying in bed by yourself. You will remember this audio. Check this out. Tell me that is not 100% somebody walking. I can't tell if it's upstairs or if it's downstairs. I can't be too sure. It's not like I have directional audio on my mic, but hold on. It gets even creepier. I go back to the footage of last night, skimming through it. Maybe about an hour before the animatronic goes off the second time, there's another noise. Check this out. Bro, how creepy is that? And the fact that I got this on camera. And for those of you who are wondering, no, Leslie and I did not hear this in the moment. We didn't hear the animatronic go off. We didn't hear the footstep. We didn't hear the bang. I don't know what the bang was. I know what this house sounds like. I know what it sounds like when someone like stomps somewhere or something. Like, that is exactly what it sounds like when somebody stomps on the floor. No, like that sounded like it came from this house. It was in this house and it was not me or Leslie. So who was it? Or what was it? We know there's no one living in the attic. We know there's no one living in this house at all except me and Leslie. We know that for a fact. So what was it? There is no explanation for that besides what? What could have fell? There was absolutely no explanation. So I'm just glad you guys saw that. So now here's something equally as terrifying that legit happened today. You remember how I told you guys that Leslie and I saw the Chucky costume at Spirit Halloween and I said I didn't want to be Chucky for Halloween? Well, a couple weeks ago, I went to Best Buy with Brandon and we did this whatever you can carry, I'll buy challenge, right? And I got a bunch of these action figures. Oh my God, I want this. Ultimate Mikael.
They have Mikael Myers action figures.
This is actually sick. I'm gonna have to pick this one up.
Okay.
Hold up, yo. These will be perfect for my setup.
Chucky.
Oh yeah, dude. I gotta get all of these.
All right, Anthony. You're not gonna be able to carry all of them.
Starting now, my boy. Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Bro, I think you should go see a psychiatrist if you're getting this excited over horror characters. There's something wrong with your brain. Wait, I want to see the Chucky one. Dude, if I woke up in the middle of the night and saw that by my bed, I would actually start freaking out.
And Leslie set them up downstairs. Okay, we got Chucky, we got Scream. So today I get back from my haircut and I'm getting my cars washed outside. I'm outside with the guy washing my cars. Leslie goes, hey, can you come inside real quick? I go inside. Leslie's like, look what fell on the floor out of nowhere. It is the Chucky action figure that I got with Brandon a couple weeks ago. And we had it set up right in the middle by the Cause statue in the living room area. And it just randomly falls, the Chucky statue, right? The Chucky action figure falls. And I'm like, oh my God, like we're being haunted by Chucky. Obviously, I'm not stupid. I know we're not actually being haunted by the spirit that possessed the Chucky doll in the movie. I'm not dumb. It was just like creepy, but not creepy enough to a point where I'm like, oh my God, I need to, record this or whatever. I'm just like, I was probably AC. This was in the middle of the day, so the AC could have been on and it wasn't even set properly. Very normal, right? But wait, this is so scary. Maybe about, I don't know, 4 hours ago, Leslie sends me this picture. So we had a bunch of Amazon packages. Like I said, we're having a huge party tomorrow. We're making tables and chairs, and we ordered a bunch of stuff on Amazon. So Leslie has this pile of boxes. She's going to put them in the garage. She sees none other than the mask for the Chucky costume. She sends me a picture. I told her, what, like, why did you get that? She says 100% I didn't get it. It was there in the garage when I walked in. If you didn't put it there, then I'm leaving this house. I told Leslie, like, on God, I did not put that there. On my mother's life, on my whole, if I'm lying, I'll die right now. I did not put that Chucky face mask there. I would never do that in a million years. I didn't even know where it was. And on top of that, I'm so scared of spiders that even if the costume was dug in a bunch of boxes in the garage, I would have never went there and risked getting bit by a poisonous spider and dying. Okay, so that you could rule me out. And Leslie's terrified. She would never look at a Chucky face mask and just put it on the floor. So who would have put that there? Who would have put that there? Let's just say it was there all along, and maybe we just now noticed it because we're just now like thinking about Chucky. Bro, I've opened the garage while my neighbors are outside. What if they saw it? They'd be like, yo, was this guy a creep? No, I can guarantee you I never had that there. I don't even remember that mask because when I had my Chucky costume, I don't think I had a mask. I think I just had a wig and I drew on my face. I don't remember having a Chucky mask. That's why I say this spirit is a freaking trickster, bro. This spirit plays tricks. It is a kid. It is not an adult. It is not someone who wants to harm us. No, it is a child. Say whatever you want. There's no adult besides Papa Rug that would do that. There's something way deeper going on, okay? I gotta close this video out here because I literally have to edit this right now. And I need to get this video out to you guys tomorrow. And now that you guys understand, I'm scratching my whole entire video that I had planned this week. If you guys did enjoy this video, drop a like. Let me know in the comment section. Really, really, please. Let me know in the comment section if you have any conspiracy or if you think you know what's going on. Okay? That wall right there, there's nothing behind that wall. It's just the backyard. So you guys heard that, hopefully. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, it's been your boy Sherman. Let me know in the comments if you have any theory of what's going on. Me and Leslie read all of them. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.